What up? This your boy OGC Mac in the place to be, and you watching Rock for Planet TV. And my topic is I want to talk about this situation with Anton Daniels and the whole Corey Holcomb situation. Corey Holcomb situation, I think that's his name, how you pronounce his last name. Where the fuck do I start? Because I don't really follow much on Anton Daniels, and I don't really follow much on Corey Holcomb situation. But all I gotta say is they both some goofies. In my opinion. They both some goofies, and I'm not on nobody's side. I feel like Anton Daniels came on the show with the wrong intentions, and I feel like things could have avoided. I think he should have handled it in a maturity way, and that's just not how you conduct yourself as a black man. Like, I know he ain't gonna see my videos. I know he ain't gonna see it or none of this shit. Me, quite frankly, I don't give a fuck. But all I know is that they both in the wrong. And shit, I mean, neither of them motherfuckers just all basically them niggas is like pure fucking ignorant. They some motherfucking assholes and shit. You got one motherfucker, Anton Daniels, that shit on black men. I know there's some couple of videos where he shit on white folks too. But the majority of his videos, I feel like he shits on black men and black women, and I don't stand on that shit. Then you got Corey Holcomb on the other side. He's with black men, but he shits on black women, and I don't stand on that either. To me, as a fucking black man, you should like support. You should support the black man and the black woman. Don't matter if you and don't shit on them, despite them that you don't stand on, you don't agree with what they morals and how they like carry themselves. You don't have to agree with that. You just don't be disrespectful with it, and you don't shit on them, because at the end of the day, that's our peoples. It's a way of saying shit to our people and all that. But don't bash them like what the white folks would do. At the end of the fucking day, man, it should have been handled the right way, with no cussing, no cussing at all and shit. And it's hard to explain this while I'm talking about it, because I don't really follow much of their videos like that. I'm aware of who they is and stuff, who they are. But looking at that, and also Anton Daniels should have punched Corey Holcomb in the fucking face. Y'all should have took that shit outside his man. Well, Corey Holcomb on the end, he should have just got up. It seemed like he didn't want the smoke. But the way I would have handled this shit though, if I'm Anton Daniels and you know that Corey Holcomb don't want, even though he walked away, I would have walked away earlier than that shit and all that, and just ended the fucking show. Because it was just a fucking hot mess, man. So, I don't know neither of these fucking brothers and all their upbringing. I don't really give a fuck to know about their upbringing. But all I know is this shit is that shit was ignorant, pure ignorant and all that. And these are the type of black men that you don't want to look up to, listen to, watch. and they are discussing to the black people, to the black folks in the black community. So that's all I gotta say, and I hope they correct themselves. They learn from this situation, because it's not a good look, on both ends. And Corey Holcomb putting his hands on a black queen and shit, that's uncalled for. And I don't stand on that shit. That's some sucker shit, some weak shit. And you gonna do that? You mean to tell me you gonna do that to a woman, but you ain't gonna do that to a grown ass man? How less of a man are you to put your hands on a fucking woman like that? So fuck both of them, honestly. I could give two fucks about them. So it is what it is, and they could give two fucks about me, and I don't give a fuck about what they label me as or how I feel. But at the end of the day, I'm a grown ass man too. I'm almost 30 years old, so most of y'all motherfucking negative opinions don't matter towards me. So I'ma just lay that shit out right now out the motherfucking frame, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, I hope y'all have a good fucking winter. Stay safe, stay warm out there, and be smooth, you heard me? This your boy OG C-Mac, and I'm out. Fuck both of y'all, and peace. Raffle Planet TV out.